Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy X coming at y'all with a brand new video. And as you guys can see, we have the new St. Patrick's Day buzzer beater packs. And I thought it'd be kind of cool to let you guys know how you guys can make some MT off of these packs and the low-key market crash that's happening. There's not, I guess, too much of a market crash, but there are some things that are losing a bit of value and certain things that, maybe you're gonna want to look into sniping, just so you can make some quick MT. Some things that always drop a little bit when these packs come out are these pink diamonds from Series 2. You can always check them out and snipe them. I just don't find it to be too consistent. So, again, you can check it out and see what's going on. Maybe like a buyout of 25-ish K. Anything you pick up, you could throw up for, a harden or something. But check it out and see what you guys can find on some of those. But we're going to be focusing on the main, buzzer beater packs. These two opals of the Bird Kyrie Irving, and then pink diamond John Havlicek and Avery Bradley. There's one thing that actually kind of irks me about these packs is you can see that they're in the buzzer beater section. Here is Larry Bird and here is Kyrie Irving, as long as the other two pink diamonds. But what's weird is that they do not pop up when you actually search buzzer beaters. Like if we go to buzzer beater right here, that's it. That's it, which is a little annoying because I thought it would be kind of cool to have, pink diamond buzzer beaters and then be able to get all of the pink diamond snipes, including the new ones as well today. But if you want to snipe these, you're going to have to go to St. Patrick's Day and snipe them this way. But if you guys are aiming to get some of the Galaxy Opals, I would just go simple Galaxy Opal filter, because I'm just doing a quick check right here. You can see everybody still is going for a bunch of MT. The cheapest is Allen Iverson for about 150K, which is kind of weird because he low-key nice. He low-key nice, but we'll see. I think he's better than Kyrie Irving in my opinion, but we'll have to see. But I would go Galaxy Opal, minimum buyout 500, maximum bid 100K, maximum buyout 100K, and then obviously just keep doing the moving up of the minimum buyout by 50 every single time you're looking to, refresh the market. Now, too many things probably will pop up right now. We're a little early. Again, I always record at bad times for sniping, midday, end day, evening. People are actually off work and off class and all that sort of stuff. That's when, things are going to be better. Maybe it'll be a little better now because a lot of people, are at home from college and stuff like that. But I would snipe when a lot of people are off work, done with those 9 to 5s and stuff like that. That's just when people are home pulling packs and things like that. But this Galaxy Opal filter will work with anything. If you guys want to make it more specific, because sometimes the auction house works a little weird, you can always go with theme St. Patrick's Day and try to snipe them that way. I would just recommend doing all opals and not, limiting yourself to these. But that's just me personally. Again, if you guys want to do something completely different, you can go ahead. Again, I'm not mad about it. Why would I care, right? So the next one we're going to do is color pink diamond theme St. Patrick's Day, because we're aiming for these new ones that are dropping. John Havlicek is going for somewhere in the 40s, for like 40Ks, somewhere around there. And Avery Bradley is going for cheap. I think he's somewhere around 25K. Like Avery Bradley is going for cheap, and that's just because he's a 6'3", kind of like defensive PG, which is fine. I know a lot of people aren't going to use him at the 2. Like if you pick Bradley up, you're going to be using him at the 1, which is fine. But he's going for about 25K. You can see it. Oh, there's 24,550 is the cheapest one we got here. So I'm going to search for anything below 20K when it comes for Avery Bradley. And because we're doing this, we can also pick up some John Havliceks as well. If you guys want, just search for John Havlicek, you can change the position to a small forward and check it out on what his price is going for and stuff like that. But I would just recommend doing this entirely, because if you get a cheap John Havlicek, you can pick him up easy and make some nice profit off of it. But again, what I recommend to everybody is please make sure before you get on and snipe, check to see if the filters are still working. Like this exact amount is good. Do the 10% tax trick. If you guys don't know what that is, go and find what the lowest price for whatever card you're trying to snipe with on the auction house is, and then take 10% off of that. And that's the amount that you want to pick up for, because that exact amount is basically what you're going to break even for. If you guys are wondering why we take the 10% off, it's because when you sell a card after 2K, takes away that little 10%. Like after you sell the card, they take away 10% of the MT that you make, which is a little cheeky. But the reason that they do that is just to maybe discourage sniping a little bit. But either way, if you run by that vague rule of, only buying things for 10% below what the lowest, marked card is, you'll be able to make a lot of profit on it, I promise, because they just know what's going on better. And always get on first and check what the prices of the cards are. I don't want you guys to take the filter exactly as it is, because prices fluctuate, prices change. Maybe 20k is a little too low when you guys get on. Maybe 20k is a little too high because his price is tanked. And you just got to go on, check it, and just make sure what is going on. Now, another filter that I would recommend doing is color silver theme NBA series 2. And I usually do, you know, 500 for the minimum buyout. Maximum bid is like 100k. And the maximum buyout, I usually go for like 1k to like 900, because you can see there are a lot of super cheap cards. You probably are going to want to go to the 900 mark. That way you make, you know, some profit, because a lot of these cards are going for cheap. But yeah, look, there's some that are going for like 1.1k. I picked up like all of these. So I would go to about 900 and then just keep circling this. This is for the people who do not have too much MT. Like, this is for the people, you know, they only have a few thousand and you're trying to just make some small profits here and there. And there are some cards on here that are silvers that do still go for 2 to 3k. Some of them go for 5k. You know, just keep sitting on the filter and giving it a shot, seeing what's going on, seeing if you can, you know, get something for it. And, you know, eventually I think maybe you'll get one. Like right there, we had a Harry Giles the third for 550 that we just choked. But it's showing you guys that this filter actually is pretty lucrative and actually will work. There's a lot of competition on it, which means you have to be quick, you have to be ready, you know, to get these snipes. You can't just, you know, lollygag around here. You got to be ready to get them. And eventually, I think once you guys get the, you know, the work down, you know, the timing down, unlike me, you'll be able to actually get it pretty easy. And then this last tip that I wanted to share with you guys is something that I've actually been doing, and is going through and searching for heat checks. Now you see I finished the Bulls heat check, the Celtics, Knicks, Pistons, Hawks, Grizzlies right there, the Mavericks, the Kings, and the Timberwolves, just going through. Now if you guys are a little confused as to what I do, or what I'm trying to get at here, is I go through and I'll look at ones that I don't have, but I go through one by one and I'll look, you know, just through all of these heat check cards. It's a little tedious and it takes a while, but some people will throw these cards up for super cheap. I actually missed getting a Devin Booker yesterday for like 2.5k, like 2.2. Like some of them come up for really cheap. I'm actually gonna buy this 2.81 if I'm being honest. But I go through all of these heat check cards a few times, and I'll just look for cards that regularly go for prices. So you can see Klay Thompson consistently goes for nothing below like 3.5k, and then occasionally you'll get on and you'll see one for like 2k. This Drew Eubanks goes for a bunch of MT, and I know it's a little weird, and it's, you know, one that might not be as quick, that might not be definitely as lucrative, but it's something that I've seen. Is I just go through and check through. It like helps me finish my collect level as well. But I come through and I try to find some of these heat checks that are going for a little bit cheaper, because so many other people are focused on sniping some of the other cards that they're not as focused on these heat check cards. They're not as focused on, you know, coming through and getting them, because it's not the most lucrative or most quick, but it's something that you can make, you know, really easy MT off of. You can see right here, Terrence Ferguson for 3.5. It goes to 5k. Not bad. I have a rule where I only buy things below 3k when it comes to this, so I'm not going to make it. But Andre Roberson, you saw it, 2.9k. We just missed it. We could have flipped him for 5.5. Just showing you guys some small MTs that you can make if, you know, normal filters aren't working. You can come through and check some of these out. Hopefully, you know, any of these helped you out, and if it did, please like the video down below and comment what you guys other things that you're doing right now to make MT in the game, because we got some good opportunities, not going to lie, with all these new packs coming out. Sniping is actually really lucrative and actually pretty fun. So let me know what you guys are doing to make some MT. Subscribe if you guys are new. We're on that road to 4.8k. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see y'all in the next video. And I got this soul.